And here we'll be working on this problem, and what we are to do actually is to make use of compass to produce the curve and also to produce the circle, and we are to produce the Cavalier oblique projection of this. The previous one that I didn't use compass if you have watched the video, but now I want to make use of compass to produce the curve and also to produce the circle. As we have that from here to here is 60 millimeters, the thickness is 10, and then from here to here is 30, and then so the diameter of this circle is 30, while the radius of this curve is 30. So let's go and see how this can be done. The first thing that we have to do is to have a short horizontal line here like this, and then with my 45 degrees square, so I'm going to draw a line from this point. So I will draw a line in this direction. Okay, so I'll draw a line in this direction. Then from this point also I'm going to draw a line, a vertical line up here. Then I'm going to take the measurement. So I will take 60 millimeters from this point. So from this point to this side, this is 60 millimeters, and I will get the midpoint at 1, which is 30. So from each end. And also here I will do the same thing, so taking a measurement of 60 millimeters and getting the midpoint here. So this is it. So then I'm going to draw a vertical line at this point now. So here I will draw the vertical line, so taking it up like this, and then I will also use my 45 degrees square to draw a line, so from this point to touch this line. Okay, so then I'll do the same thing here from this point to touch this line here like this. Okay, then I'm going to draw a vertical line from this point, so to touch this line. Alright, so we have this now. So the next thing that I'm going to do is that this corner and this corner, I'm going to connect them together with a straight line. So we are connecting these two corners together with a straight line, so it goes like this. Alright, so we have this now. Now the next thing that we are going to do is this. So you have to take your the curve that we are drawing is within this part, but I will do it as if you want to draw an oblique circle, so on this face. So that's how I'm going to do it. But we just want to draw a curve that will go from here to here. That's what we are doing. But if you have to draw an oblique circle, so this is how you have to go about it. So you set your protractor, so in this protractor, so set this protractor, so this midpoint of the protractor, set it at this point on this line, so where these two lines intersect, so set it here like this, and make sure this line that we have here is on this line. This is what I just set like this. Okay, so you set the protractor like this. Okay, so this is okay. Then put a dot on the paper along this line that goes to 90 degrees. So put a dot on the paper like this, and then so draw a line from this point. So draw a line from this point through the point that we have here on the paper. And then the next thing to do is that so you set the protractor at this point here, at this point, and make sure this line is on this line here. So you set like this. Okay, so you set like this, and then so you put a dot on the paper like this. Alright, so then the next thing to do is that we have to draw a line, so from this point, so through this point. Okay, so the line intersecting, so if you have to draw a circle, you need to go through this process. Okay, so and then so the next thing to do is to replicate the same thing. So set the protractor like this at this point. Okay, so set like this at this point. Okay, and then so put a dot on the paper here. So we draw a line from here, so from here, so through this point, and then so we repeat the same thing here. Okay, so repeat the same thing, just set like this at the point and put a dot on the paper here along that 90. Then you have to draw a line, so draw a line, so from the point, so through this point, so just draw, so draw like this. Alright, so we have this now. So we are only making use of this point just because we are drawing half of the circle. So if we are drawing the whole circle, we have to make use of this point, this point, this point, and this point. Then because of the curve, so we are only making use of this point and also this point. So then what we have to do here now, so we put the big point of compass here, so where the lines intersect at this point. So just like the 4-center method in isometric, that's what we have here. So we have to draw an arc like this. So I will draw an arc from here. So draw an arc like this. Okay. Alright, so we have the arc here. Now, then to complete the curve, to draw half of the circle, so just put the pinpoint here. So then extend the pen point or the pencil point, so extend it to this point here like this. You can draw like this. Look at it. So it goes like this. Alright, so if I'm to draw a circle, so all I need to do is to put the midpoint here, then I will draw the curve here, then I'll put it here and complete it. So that will give us an oblique circle. Okay, but we just need this curve, so that's what we need here. So now let's go and draw the circle that we have here with radius diameter 30, that's radius 15. So we come to this point here. So take a measurement of 15 millimeters down and then 15 millimeters. So 15 millimeters down, 15 millimeters up here, like this. And then, so you come here, so we take 15 millimeters down here, and then we take 15 millimeters up. Okay, so with 45 degrees set square, so we are going to draw a line. So from this point, so from here to here, okay, then come up here also, so draw the line like this. Then we are going to draw a vertical line through this point. So draw a vertical line through this point, and then you draw a vertical line through this point like this. Okay, so if you look at what we have here, this line is also serving as the line that connects the longest corners together. So we don't have to repeat that. Okay, so all that we need to do now, for this curve that we have here, so I'm not going to replicate because this is an oblique square. So we want to draw an oblique circle on this surface. So this is what you have to do, because making use of compass here may be somehow uneasy, so or confusing. So what I will do is this. So just look at me. You need this particular French curve, this particular one. This is what you need. So what you have to do now is that, so you are making use of this particular one, or you can use any one, but this is the one that I'm going to use. So just set it. So set it. We are going to make use of this point here and this point. Okay. Then this point. Then we are making use of this point. So those are the points that we are going to use. So I'm going to set the French curve like this. Just look at me. So you set it. So you make sure that this part and this part, they are on the point. Just set. I can see this point. I see this point. So I'm going to draw a curve like this. So just draw a curve through this inner part here, like this. Okay. So if I'm to replicate the same thing here, so I will also set it. So just adjust. So set like this. So this is okay for me. So draw from here to here. Okay. So now, so I can now make use of this part. So I make use of this part. Then, so make sure it touches this point and this point here. So draw the curve like this. And then, so you can turn like this now. So bring it here like this. Okay, so then just draw from here to here. Okay, so you can see that we have what we have the hole here. Another thing that we are going to do here is that the thickness of this object is 10 millimeters. So I will extend this horizontal line. So this horizontal line, the thickness is 10 millimeters. Extend the horizontal line. I will take a measurement of 10 millimeters here. 10 millimeters from this point. So this is 10 millimeters. So at this point here, so I'll come up here and I will draw a horizontal line. So come up here, I will draw a horizontal line to this side. Okay, so then I'm going to draw a vertical line from this point. So draw a vertical line from this point to touch this line. Okay, so then from this point I will take this line, I will take it to this side to touch this. Alright, so that's how we have it. Okay, so the next that we are going to do is that we also have the curve along this part. So how can we get that done? So what you have to do, as I did for that of the previous one, so draw this horizontal line. Then I will make use of this point here, this point. Then I will make use of this point here where this line passed through. I will make use of this point. Then I will create a point. I will create a point here along this part here. I just create a point here. Okay, so I come to this point and draw a horizontal line here like this. So come to this point. So we have already drawn a line. So this point I will draw a line here to touch this line. Then I will come to this point here to draw a line. I will touch this line here like this. So the next thing I'm going to do is to take the measurement. So this already 10 millimeters from here to this already 10 millimeters. So then from this point here, I will take 10 millimeters. From this point, I will take 10 millimeters. So this is it. So we have a point here like this. Then coming up here at this point here, I will take a measurement of 10 millimeters. So we have this point. Okay. So this point from here to here is already 10 millimeters. So we already have this point. So then I will come here and take 10 millimeters from this point. So I'll just come up, take it from here, take from this point here, 10 millimeters. So come here and take 10 millimeters. So this is 10 millimeters. So here we have this point. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is to take my French curve. Okay, so then I will set like this. So you can see it, set like this, and then you draw the line, the curve from here like this. And then so for this one, set it here. So join these 2 points together like this, and then for this one, so join these 2 points together like this. Alright, so this line will be a thick line. This line will be a thick line from here to here. Alright, so we have completed the object. All we need to do now is to make this line a thick line. Okay, and then this line also is a thick line from here down. Okay, and then so this line, we make it a thick line. Okay, we are not done because there's a part of this hole that we have to see. So I'll quickly do that and you see it. So what we have to do for that part of this curve, that this circular hole that's supposed to show, so create a point. So create a point here. So we already have a point. So draw a line, so horizontal line, and then I will create a point somewhere around here like this. So I will draw horizontal line from this point. So draw horizontal line like this. Then I will create a point here. Just draw horizontal line from here, and then so come to this point, draw horizontal line. So we should be able to, because of the thickness, we should be able to see the other part of the hole on this face here. Okay, so what we have to do now is to, so on this line from here to here, we already have 10 from here. So I'll come here and take a measurement of 10 millimeters. So this is 10 millimeters. Okay, then coming up here, I will also take 10 millimeters. Okay, then coming up here, I will take 10 millimeters. So we have 10 millimeters. So this point here, this point will be connected to this point with the use of the French curve. So I'll take my French curve. So set it like this along this point. So set it, then I will draw the curve. It goes like this. Alright, so this is it. So this is the object. It's as simple as I've done it here. All you have to do is to practice, and when you practice it, you become a master at it. Thank you, and God bless you.